Hello everyone, Patsu here. Welcome back to Tesla Effect, a Tex Murphy adventure. And we're now in day 2. Tex gets his mojo, or dial M for moron.
Following our first lead and we get ourselves caught in a laser net. All in a day's work, right?
Smart Alex had a point, but I wasn't going to let him have the satisfaction of knowing so. There was one good thing about spending hours stuck in a laser net. You got time to think. Who is this guy? Who killed him? And what kind of surveillance was he doing right across from my apartment? And what's in the metal canister? Have 7 years really passed without me remembering it? Is it related to my head injury or the injection mark on my arm?
Is he dead?
Well, I think you missed a hell of a party.
Party?
Yeah, you're here in time for the laser show.
I wouldn't do that. I was here to meet Carlos Maldonado. Is that you? Or him?
Look, I just stumbled onto this little nightmare, and I need to find out who this guy was and what he was doing. I'm a PI, and I assume this guy is Maldonado. My name's Murphy. Who are you?
Mason said Maldonado was a PI. Were you working with Mason too?
I'll be honest. I don't know if I was working for Mason or not. Actually, I'm having severe memory problems here, so anything you can tell me about Maldonado or Mason or what's in the cryo chamber here would be greatly appreciated.
I think I set off an alarm when I came in here. I don't usually do this kind of thing. I was just trying to help Mason. He said come in here, find the PI, get the cryo chamber, and keep it safe.
Hey, I found that first.
Slow learner. You have to find Mason. I think he's in big trouble with bad people. I don't know why. He's a neurologist, for God's sake. But you have to promise me that if I let you go, you won't come after me. You'll find Mason.
Oh, I promise. My fingers are so frozen I can't cross them.
If your memory problems are part of all this, Mason is the only one who can help you. So you need to find him and bring him back safe just as much as I do. I'll be in contact soon.
Yes, you are free. Huh. So the dead guy is the rival private
Man,
detective.
those cops are getting close, but I don't want to leave this place without a clue. I better hurry up and find something before they get here.
Yes, let's hurry. Sirens are coming.
Yeah, Louis once told me these rooms were used by bootleggers and smugglers during Prohibition. There were hidden panels in rooms where they'd hide their stash.
Broken bottles.
Not even one crate of mixers. This guy was hardcore.
Huh. Okay, the body.
Tough break, hombre.
So, you carrying anything important?
Tough break, hombre.
Not even one item. Huh. Okay, monitors here.
This SOB's
Oh.
been living up here, watching my every move.
There is a camera inside Tex's own office. Wow. How is that possible?
Yeah, Louis once told me these rooms were used by bootleggers and smugglers during... That might come in handy.
Okay, a USB drive. Wait, this note says, Carlos, here are the instructions. Mason Bonds. Is it Bonds? Nope, I don't know what that last name is.
Strictly speaking, I would never encourage anyone to break the law, but those sirens are getting awfully close, and a life sentence for a machine can last a very long time. So move!
Yes. Okay, what did I just pick up? That card. Maldonado license. Huh.
Nice to meet you, Maldonado.
Oh, maybe now we can enter his office down the street with this key card. Well, not key card, but ID card. And encrypt the memory stick.
I'll need to find a computer whiz to break the encryption on this memory stick.
Okay. Alright. Anything else? Are we done? Yep, I think so. Any police cars outside?
As I try to make my great escape down the ladder, I find two officials waiting to greet me.
Oh no, you're in trouble, Tex.
Hello, boys.
Well, if it isn't Tex Murphy, what were you doing in there?
Well, it's a little hard to Oh, you know the drill.
I was really trying to get my hands on that surveillance equipment. Maybe I could see exactly what happened to me. Now the only way I'll find it is if New San Francisco's finest decides to play ball with me. I don't know where they'd start now, but I'd better polish up on the old Murphy charm.
Whether you're a mutant or a norm, San Francisco is our home. Be a part of the solution to crime. If you see something suspicious, please report it to the SFPD immediately.
Make it quick, Murphy. I got about 1 million things to do. And wasting time on you ain't one of them.
Didn't take you long to get in trouble, did it? You here to turn yourself in?
Well, hello to you. So, climbing the ranks, yes.
Danwich? I hardly recognized you. What, been 10 years? You were still a patrolman back then.
I'm surprised you remember me.
Actually, I don't. I'm just going along. No, you're not familiar to me. Go for endorsement deal.
Danwich? Are you kidding me? Rhymes with manwich? And manwiches are unbelievably delicious.
In case you didn't get the memo, I head up the department now. And things aren't as loosey-goosey as they were under Malden.
So, yeah, let's press for information about Chelsea.
Well, I hope you're more helpful than he used to be. Look, I know this is going to sound pretty crazy, but hear me out. This morning, I wake up with a massive head injury and an injection mark on my arm. No idea how I got either one of it. Then I talk to a few people. I find out I can't remember anything over the last 7 years.
You're right, it does sound crazy. But go on.
The thing of it is, my last memory is of me and my lady friend getting shot.
Your lady friend, that was, Chelsea Bando?
Yeah. You know that.
Well, I know your burned-out speeder was found a few weeks later with Miss Bando's DNA inside of it.
Huh.
God. It's true. Chelsea's dead.
We closed the case. Though a few of us thought something didn't feel quite right about it.
What do you mean?
Well, the scene was too staged. But I'm not saying Chelsea isn't dead. The last time anyone saw her was with you at the Golden Pagoda.
What are you saying? I was a suspect?
You were, in fact. I'd have to look at the case. You were cleared at some point.
Can I look at the case files?
Now, you know you can't, so don't even ask. Look, Murphy, I feel for you. But it was a long time ago. Chelsea was pronounced legally dead, and there's no evidence to believe otherwise. I don't know what else I can tell you.
Did you ever catch the guy who shot us?
No arrest. Somebody high up on the chain locked that case down and threw away the key. Even if I wanted to see the file, I'd have to pull some strings.
What can you do to help me out here? I mean, until I see something or get some information, I'm just not going to be able to believe that Chelsea's gone.
I'm sorry, Murphy, I really am. If you can find me some new clues on the case, I'll do what I can to get it reopened. And that's the best I can do for you. Good luck.
No. I don't believe it. My gut tells me she's still alive. But I'll find out one way or the other. So why is it you think I came down here to turn myself in?
Well, we just found you at a crime scene with a dead body. That dead body happens to be Carlos Maldonado, a PI working in the same neighborhood as you. Is that your way of intimidating the competition?
Drawing a blank market situation. Direct marketing. Oh my god. Which one should I pick? Direct marketing, yes.
Seems a little extreme to me. Flyers and discount coupons have always worked much better for me.
I was just reviewing your file when you came in.
What file?
Is that a lot? It looks like a lot.
August 2047. Beek Nariz, NSFPD informant. Beaten and hospitalized after providing information about Tex Murphy. Nariz refuses to identify his assailant. No charges ever filed. November 2048. Surveillance video shows suspected extortionist Jen Lee leaving the Golden Pagoda with Tex Murphy, never to be seen again.
Ouch.
The case remains unsolved. Shall I go on? In the past few years, you've gained quite a reputation for yourself. You've got New San Francisco's criminal underbelly running scared.
That's good, right? Yeah, on the bright side.
You're a cop. Isn't that the way you like your criminal underbellies?
We arrest criminals so they can be tried in a court of law. We don't just kill them, and I won't tolerate vigilantism. If you didn't kill Maldonado, what were you doing then?
Investigating. Helpful idiom. Victim blaming. Genuine curiosity. Yeah, that is it.
I was awoken by gunshots. I was just trying to find out what was happening. I followed the trail and saw that Maldonado had surveillance equipment aimed at my office. I want to find out what he recorded.
Who cares what he recorded? If you're such an upstanding citizen, you've got nothing to hide, right?
Come on. Dirty little secret. Strange bedfellows. Yeah, I think he got one dirty little secret.
I wanted to find out whether he caught me scrapbooking. If that gets out, I'm through in this town.
I don't even think you're joking about that. You're free to go, Murphy. For now. Any questions?
No, we're good. You know what? It looks like he's a good guy after all. Huh. So nice that we have someone on our side for once. Okay, let's talk about Tex himself.
I'm not sure what to think of you, Murphy.
Really? And about the abduction on Chandler.
I have no evidence of an abduction. Just a dead body and only one person of interest. It might be in your best interest if you could find out what happened.
Oh yeah, so the PI is not the one that got abducted, so I wonder who it was. And on Chelsea.
As far as the coroner and the commissioner were concerned, finding Chelsea's remains in your speeder were enough to pronounce her legally dead.
But only DNA, so one drop of blood was enough? What about Carlos Maldonado?
I know Maldonado was a dirtbag, but unless it's in self-defense, killing somebody, even a dirtbag, is a crime, and will be prosecuted.
I know that.
She's an investigative reporter at the Bay City Mirror, one of the less obnoxious ones.
So you know her? What about Ritz Hotel?
That whole neighborhood seems to attract more than its fair share of trouble.
Okay, that is it.
That encrypted memory stick probably has some useful information on it.
Oh, great advice. If you could help me break it, then I'd be impressed. Guess I'll have to see if anyone else on the street can break it for me.
And you know what is nice about this game? There is no more disc swapping, unlike the other games in the series. It was a nightmare switching discs in Pandora Directive, those 6 CDs. have to switch them so frequently. Nope, in sets of 2. So it goes 1 and 2, and 3 and 4, and then 5 and 6, I think. But it did get a little bit better in Overseer, how they divided up portions of the game on those 5 CDs. And that game also has a DVD version packaged inside the CD version of the game. But it has been 15 years and I still can't get it to work. Still sitting somewhere on my shelf, a useless DVD. But anyway, alright, back to the game. We have a key. So, right here, the identification card.
Nice to meet you, Maldonado.
Okay, let's use it to open up the door to the office.